Leo, it's Sunday. You ready? Look at that strength. You're up. Judgment can't show up because there's a lot of nude parts there. Okay. Seven of Cups. Okay. You know, there is someone that is having a difficult time. They are watching you come to life. They are watching you heal. They are watching you live. They are watching you be free. They are watching you, I'm healed from the sickness. They are watching you. Okay, so here it is. Here it is. Let's just say there is someone that is, let's say somebody, you know, you were in a bad relationship with, or somebody, you know, maybe you misunderstood each other. Maybe they weren't such a bad person. Maybe they were messed up too, you know. Maybe you weren't messed up and they messed you up. Whatever. They kind of go different kind of ways. All right. I'm not trying to, I almost feel like I'm trying to make an excuse for whoever this person is. And I don't want to do that because I don't like doing that. But it is what it is. Anyway, I feel like there is someone that is watching you. They're miserable. They're drowning. They need help. They're watching you elevate. They're watching you heal. They're watching you live your life. They're watching you get clean. They're watching you get clean. They're watching you get purified. They're watching you get blessed. They're watching you awaken. They're just watching you. It's what a lot of people do. So I've noticed. When you do something that is different from the norm, their norm, what most of us, our norm used to be. I remember once upon a time looking at people the same way. Like, not that I made fun of them or anything, but it's like, okay, they're different. Now I'm one of them. And now it's like, I look back and I'm like, I remember when I was there. Okay? That's what you have. You have someone that's watching you go through this. This person could be drowning in sorrow, drowning in emotions. Maybe they're just full of emotions. Maybe they're not sad. Maybe they're just an emotional person. Okay? A lot of people don't realize, lately I've been talking about emotions. I don't know what that's about. But a lot of times people don't, they don't realize that anger is an emotion. Frustration is an emotion. A lot of different things are emotions. It's not just being sad. It's not just being, you know, sensitive. Anger and rage, they are emotions. Maybe this person is full of a spectrum of emotions, of human emotions, because most humans are. That's what we are. We're emotional beings. So, somebody could be looking at you becoming free, becoming unfazed, unbothered, elevating, and this person is all in their feels. They're all in their emotions. They're still angry. They're still bitter. They're still resentful. They're still sad. They're still depressed. They're still this. They're still that. They're still going through all these range of emotions and they have no control over themselves. And then they're looking at you. Sucks to be them, I guess. Hangman. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. So, like in this picture here, very, very cool picture from my Edgar Allan Poe deck. You have this person right here, and you have all these rats around them. Then you have the big pendulum that's swinging, about to rip them apart. Okay. Somebody could be going through that. All right. Now, here's the thing. Okay. People don't generally go through a spiritual awakening until they are like basically called to do it. However, we choose to accept the call. We don't reverse the charges. You could be being called from somebody who is locked up, in jail, whatever. Doesn't have to be, but really could be. So that's the difference. There are a lot of people who, you probably notice them. They may give little hints here and there about certain things that make you say, yeah, they're basically, yeah. But they don't, take the call. They don't take the call. Okay? And that's the difference. I've talked about that before, just like my teacher told me. We're not chosen. It's not like, God says, you're my favorite, so I'm choosing you. No. God is open to all. I don't know why I'm going down this road, but just bear with me. God is open to all. And it's up to everyone else to choose to follow. It's not that anyone's more special than the other. We're all the same. We're all God's children. Are you dealing with somebody that's religious? Are you dealing with someone that's religious? I don't know why I'm going down this pathway. But anyway. No one's better than the other. I'm going to leave that there. But it's not like somebody's greater. It's the chosen are the ones that choose. The chosen are the ones that choose. Okay. So somebody right here, is choosing to remain in this situation. And they're about to be ripped apart and then eaten alive. The thing is who's swinging the pendulum? Who tied this person up? I guess it really doesn't matter. Tell me more about this hangman. Please. Poor Leo. That was a big chunk right there. Yeah. Okay. High Priestess. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Now, could be you. Let's say someone is watching you go through a spiritual awakening. Let's say you're still at this point where you're feeling like you're being ripped apart, torn in many different directions. Your sensitivity, your psychic abilities are awakening. They're online. Okay? This ain't dial-up anymore. You're not just maybe you're like in a hot spot. You like kind of like go into like these hot spots. Whereas like service is good here, but over here service is not so good. Okay? That's kind of how it's being shown to me. Four Swords in reverse. Yeah. Somebody could be refusing or not wanting to hear or listen. However, it doesn't matter. These things are going to still continue to get greater and greater. All right? So either you have gone through some sort of an awakening, and there's other people that are watching. And they're not doing anything about it. Or you could have received the call to awaken, but you don't want to go down that path because of how people may see you. So you could choose to remain in a position that can be very, very detrimental to you. Okay? Now, you do have, a lot of that's metaphoric. You do have, on another note, you got the Queen of Wands over there staring at me from a different deck, and then you have the Eight of Wands too. Okay, what's this? What's under here? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Whew. Why do I have these in reverse? Two of Cups. So, You do have someone who has been sick. Maybe they're not doing anything about it. Something that they are doing could lead to their demise. Okay? Whether that's literal or metaphoric. I don't have the death card, but it could be something that may lead to that. Somebody could be having heart palpitations or something like that. I'm getting that. Okay? Somebody could be feeling like their heart is like pounding out of their chest. Maybe it's feeling like an irregular beat. Okay? If you're feeling afraid about anything, go to the doctor, get yourself checked. Do something. Okay? I had to do that. I had to do that many times. When I was going through like the very beginning stages of my awakening, you know, I was feeling so sick. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I had all these weird things, all these weird symptoms. I go to the hospital and they're just like, you're fine. I go to my doctor. They're like, you're fine. They think I'm crazy. I'm like, no, I'm feeling these things. And I'm feeling really, really sick. I'm having these, whatever. You could be going through something like that. All right. Now, I don't necessarily know that whoever this is that's going through whatever this is I'm not going to say that. Get yourself checked if you feel like if you're a little bit afraid. Okay, just get yourself checked. Okay, when you rule out that it is something physical, then it could be something very well spiritual. Okay. All right. So, what about? So you need to be aware of. King of Wands. All right. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. 8-8. 8-8-8. Eight of Swords. That was weird. You're going to have to give in to a certain degree. Whatever that's about. However it is that you understand this reading. I'm getting you're going to have to give in to a certain degree. You may not like it, but you're going to have to. No, I don't necessarily know it's about giving in to temptation. Somebody probably has been giving in to too much temptation. Okay? Which could be not so good. All right? Whoever this is that it's going to resonate with. Whether you're a cross watcher, meaning you are somebody that's affiliated with Leo and you're kind of like spying on Leo. You want to know what's going on with Leo, so you're here and you're not really a Leo. Okay? That's a cross watcher. Or if this is, a Leo, maybe you got Leo somewhere in your chart or it's very heavily emphasized. Maybe you are not so much a Leo, but you feel like this reading's resonating with you. I don't know why I'm going down this rabbit hole, but hey, here we are. Somebody may need to kind of give in, surrender. Okay. I don't necessarily know it has anything to do with surrendering to, another person. I feel like this has something to do with surrendering to divine and letting go of certain controls. There's a strength card again. Letting go of certain things that, are no longer, something that could have been holding you back. It could be something about your passion or something that you want to do. Something that you are, let's say you're not really destined to do something that you're doing. However, once you opened up, talked about Pandora's box the other day. Let's say you opened up Pandora's box. Once you let it out, there's no putting it back in. There's lots of people, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but maybe somebody's doing this. Maybe somebody's dabbling. Somebody could be trying to open their third eye. That's what you want to do. What are their motives for doing it? Sometimes people do it because they want power and control over other people. They no longer want to be a victim. They no longer want whatever. Maybe they want to be able to read people's minds. Maybe they're just like some power hungry. Maybe they've always been, beaten down and they're just like, I want to be on the opposite side of that. What happens is when you do those things, you're in for a whole other world because you have no idea what comes with it. Because you have no idea. You have no idea. So somebody opened up a can of worms. Okay. We do have that. All right. Now, at this point, your best bet is to kind of just go with the flow, if that's what it is. Now, let's find out about whoever this onlooker is that is watching the Leo. Who is this person that's watching? Three of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Oh. This is someone from the past. Could be somebody very fond. Somebody that maybe you bump into every so often. This person probably comes around and checks up on you every so often. Okay. I don't see anything bad about it. You know, it could just be one of those friends or something like that, or whatever. An acquaintance. Maybe they bump into you every so often. Maybe they see you. Maybe they just kind of like thumb through Facebook or whatever it is, and they're just like, hey, I should talk to that person. Now maybe I'll call them next week. It's one of them things. All right. Maybe somebody is actually watching you and they're considering coming towards you. I do have an element of that somebody needs to kind of surrender. So depending on what position or stance you are in, whether you are the person that is like awakening and like needing help and guidance, you could be going towards somebody who could be a Leo who may be able to assist you. Or how did I say that? If you are the Leo, you could be going towards a high priestess or someone else. You know, you also have the, let me see. You have all the elements here, basically. You could be going towards a high priestess. You know, a Pisces or something like that. That may be able to help you. You know, to guide you a little bit better, to assist you. Now, or you could be the Leo, you know, or you could be like in the energy of the high priestess, Leo. You could be the Leo that is in the energy of the high priestess, and there could be somebody coming towards you, needing some guidance, needing some assistance. This is a very Saturnian energy, and you also have Jupiter. So these energies are very. You also have Neptune. You also have Neptune. So, yeah. There is quite a bit of somebody just wondering about whatever it is that you're doing. I feel like they do need help. I'm just going to say that it's you in this position, okay? Whoever it is, they may need help and they may want to come to you and they're very curious about whatever it is that you're doing. What do they need to know about? What is is there a caution? I'm getting something about caution. Caution. Death in reverse. Hierophant. Didn't I say Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Didn't I say something about a friend? You got the Fool here. Didn't I say something? Didn't I start off saying something about a friend or, you know, watching something? I can't remember if I did. I think I did. So let's just put it this way. There could be somebody that, you know, is around you, and let's say you've elevated. Let's say you've heightened. Let's say you've let go of all the bad blood and the bad energy and, you know, negative people. I don't care if people don't like me or whatever. You're in this little fluttery butterfly kind of energy. You're just like, you know, I'm good. I'm loving God and I'm loving life. I'm good. Let's say, and you know, I'm this divine angel. You know, let's say you're in that energy. Let's say you are. There could be somebody that's around you that maybe you forgot that they've wronged you in the past, and you may just kind of like let them back in. Maybe you're just like, you know what, I've forgotten about that. I do feel like there is some sort of a caution that maybe you need to kind of watch out for with whoever this person is. Okay. Something about them, maybe even could just be energetically. Something could actually, you know, either they may not have anything or they may not have much money or something like that, or they could be going through something. I feel like they could be kind of coming around. Tell me more about this. Do they need money? I don't know that they do. I'd be careful, you know. They might need something. Okay, so let's say it's 4 cups. So, there could be somebody that's kind of coming towards you to, I feel like they just kind of like need some advice or some wisdom, some guidance. I feel like that's kind of what it is. I can't say that I necessarily feel that this person, I feel like they're going through something and they just maybe just need a little help. All right. The caution could be, I'm just going to leave this open-ended a little bit. The caution could be, because I'm getting a sense or a hint of this, that you tend to maybe give too much of yourself. You like to do everything, and you like to do, there's like this grand thing about it. You know, in order to maybe charm or something like that, resist that. Do your best to resist that. Come as you are. Okay? You may even be asking that person to come as they are. Okay? Something about, if somebody's trying to charm another person, you know, make sure that you are aware that if that's what you're doing, to not do that. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason to go big, you know, or anything like that. That's kind of what I'm getting. That's there, because that's ego behind that. All right. Now, this other person, whoever it is, if they come towards you, they may try to charm you, and you may need to kind of be like, I don't necessarily mean that you may need to call them out, but maybe just kind of like check their energy, meaning depending on how it is that you act, you may need to assert something, or, you know, make sure that your boundaries are very, very firm about how much you're going to tell somebody. You're not going to do all the work for them. It's a bunch of stuff like that. All right. This is a time for you to utilize that wisdom that you've learned, okay? And vice versa. You know, let's say you're going to somebody else. You could be going to somebody that is a hermit or a high priestess, or whatever the other one was here. But, all right. Saturn, the planet of restriction. Jupiter, the planet of good luck. It's going to make or break something here. Okay? The Neptunian energy, the mystery that's surrounding it, is because you don't know. The thing is maybe not to go off of, you know, appearances or anything like that, but maybe go off of what you've learned. Maybe not necessarily even spiritual, just or energetically, just knowing by people's behaviors and patterns. Okay? That could be a big part of whatever this is. So, when you restrict, and you don't give everything, you restrict, that's when good luck comes in, because Saturn's like, okay, good. I'm glad you learned. Thank goodness. I don't have to correct you anymore. We don't have to take anything away from you. Now we can let you, you know, go see Jupiter, you know, and go get your blessing. Go get your reward. Okay? Something like that. Anyway. You got to use your head too. You got to use your head too. That's what I'm getting. Don't just go by your heart or your emotions or your ego. Go by your head too. Sometimes you have to think things through too. You got to use both. All right. I'm leaving it there. All right, Leo. Good luck. That's it. I'm just going to leave it there. Hit the like button. Drop me a comment. Let me know how this resonates for you, please. Thank you. Just let me know. I like to read comments. And it also helps my channel too when you interact. Also, hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you'd like to reach out to me to book a private reading, you can email becomethestar1111@gmail.com. Or you can contact me through Instagram, Become the Star. It's all one word, all lowercase. I do all my readings through a video call. Okay? So you meet with me one-on-one, face-to-face. Okay? If anyone tries to approach you to give you a reading in any other manner, it is not me. It is a fake. Please report them. I don't reach out to people. You have to reach out to me. That's it. All right, Leo. Good luck. I'll see you next week.